We all have moments where we get into a little bit of a funk, and that's okay. The good news is that even though sometimes we feel like these ruts, these funks could take forever, and we just stay in here and we ask ourselves, how do we get out of it? The good news is that it actually may not take as long as you might think. In fact, for us to shift out of a funk could actually happen like that. It takes one little moment, and it takes shifting and changing the perspective of how we see a certain situation in order to change it. So the solution for getting out of a funk is simply focus forward. Now, before I talk more about why the solution is the solution, I want to talk about why do we get into a funk. That way we can prevent it from happening over and over and over again. So we get into a funk because what we do is our mind goes into this self-sabotage mode. When we get into a funk, how it progresses deeper and deeper and deeper is, first it starts off with a, oh man, I don't feel motivated, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Or if we start getting behind, it slowly trickles into like a, man, I'm so behind, man, I'm such a failure, I'm such a loser, I'm such this person who is irresponsible. And what we do is we start self-sabotaging ourselves into this downward spiral. And what our brain does, unfortunately, is it tends to play a lot of tricks and is very manipulative in the way that we think about ourselves. Again, this goes to the good news, because as easy as it is for our brain to get stuck into this downward spiral, it's also easy for it to shift out of it as well. See, when we are self-aware, when we understand that our mind, when you were telling yourself, man, I'm such a loser, I'm so behind, I can't get this done, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm in this rut. The good news is that that same thought process is able to shift immediately, so long as you know where to focus your energy. So we tend to focus our energy in the past. You know, I'm such a loser, all that stuff, can't get things done, so much to do. While what we need to do is we need to focus forward, focus on the objective at hand. So let's say you have a huge exam that you got to study for, and you're like, oh, this is really cutting it down to the wire. I kind of give up, because I know I only have 2 hours to study, 4 hours to study, and that's not enough time to study. So instead of focusing on kind of giving up and being in this downward spiral and like, oh, I'm so depressed and everything like that, what we can do is we could actually focus our energy on, okay, let's just do the best that we can. Focus forward. See, oftentimes we are afraid of being disappointed in ourselves. And what we need to kind of suck up and own is that we need to stop feeling sorry for ourselves, stop focusing on being disappointed in ourselves, and just do the best that we can. You need to do the best that you can in every single moment, even if it's not up to your own expectations. Don't feel sorry for yourself, don't beat yourself up. All you got to do is you just got to keep focusing forward. So anytime you're in a rut and you feel like you're in this downward spiral, my tip for you is to focus forward, focus on the objective at hand, and just focus on doing the best that you can there. And keep in mind and remember that your goal in your life is never ever to give up and fail at anything. Because here's the thing, when you give up and fail, you know deep down inside, you're like, oh man, I wish I tried harder, at least I wish I did my best. And with that being said, keep focusing forward. Even if you don't hit your goals that you achieve, when you do your best, you're going to keep moving forward to accomplish your life vision, your dreams, and that's how you're going to get to where you want to be and be successful. Don't give up, keep moving forward. Thank you so much. See you next week. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was supportive to you. And if you want more life advice or support answering those tough life questions, be sure to subscribe, because I post every single Wednesday and Friday, and soon enough Monday as well. Also, if you want to learn a little bit about my life, I vlog live at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every single day on Facebook, so check me out there. Love y'all. Take care.